Nick at Paragon, round 2 of the ticket to Tulsa. Whole performance, I'll give them a shout out because they're doing it. We probably will have a big car count tonight. It's the Amati tonight, so $6,800 to win. Used to be a 68 lap sprint car race, but now it's 34 laps and just a little more prize. Not bad bang for your buck there, that's for sure. But nah, track's looking good. Looks wetter than last time. Really keen tonight. We're trying an American racer. Shout out to Mark at American Racer in Australia for getting me some. Them in the shop for a year. Couldn't convince. This was bad timing when I wanted to run them. It was either a co-sanction race because you could only race them here. It was co-sanction with MSCS or Boss. So tried to run them a few times and just couldn't. But anyway, we got them on now. Finally convinced Wingos to put them on. So American races are my wheelhouse. So I'm really keen to see what they do on these cars because. Yeah, the Tyre now is just, yeah, I think it just ain't as good, but that's a Tyre we have to run everywhere else, but so we have to get good on that, but I think we've built a good enough package, and I think I've just figured it out enough where we can sort of explore and try and get a bit more of an advantage after we've done some learning. So Zach drew 1, so that's kind of means we're going to be probably pushing off late to motor heat and hot lapping straight away. So anyway, that's a good deal, and yeah, anyway, let's see how it goes. Alright, so we got a quick time there, not American racer. Feels like I'm back home. Exact same tyre I won my straight title on. I love these things, and once I sort of got the feel of the sidewall again, I tried to do a few burns just to see what it felt like, and I just can't forget how forgiving these tyres are. Just when you hit a hole or something, like the Hoosiers seem over dampened and they're overly stiff and sort of bounce in the air and no real stability, but this thing just takes it like a bloody champ. Yeah, so I think we were a quick time overall. Not by a lot. Jake Scott, well, he was also an American racer. And MC1, he definitely was close. But anyway, that should put us fourth in the heat race, so looking forward to it. Track's on away a lot, so we're going to keep an eye on it.
There you go. Alright, let's go. You got a fucking badass race. Fucking drive.
Yeah, but she's fucking come back a lot also. I think we're one lane, so we'll have a go.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Fucking hammer down.
smoked my seat and I lost brakes. Is there, I got a brake caliper still back there? I got no brakes. Like something smoked my seat going in a 3-1 lap. Or something banged my seat and I lost brakes, went to the floor.
I'll go try and find it.
I did something smoke my seat and I lost brakes.
Oh yeah, it went flying. It went flying. Oh yeah, it hurt too.
Right, so that was tricky, unfortunately. This ended up off the racetrack. Smoked my seat. And that was all she wrote. Sort of wallet out this, so a little bit disappointed. Don't know whether we probably should have picked that up, but should be talked to 65 foot-pounds, and obviously it wasn't.
So you probably heard the
Anyway,
car
mate,
just
survive is
completely
trying to get
engine
the car
brake
sideways and
rather
slow
than
down.
actually
What a
slow
beautiful
down on the
concept,
brakes. That's
We have a
because
stock
the
car
brake
revving up.
caliper just flew
But anyway,
off. Yeah, no
probably
good.
in contention to win
So
that. Didn't really matter too
right
much.
now I'm running a
Regional
paperclip
choice,
track with no
but
brakes.
We're pretty much just going to do a little bit of a tune-up, do what we did last time. Track's pretty similar, probably go maybe a little more, but starting fourth, redrew fourth, so that was good. Well, have something in the work area just in case. Just have something ready in the work area as well.
Right there.
Yeah. Top don't look bad.
Alright, hey, run your race.
Yeah, that's it.
34 laps.
Don't hit me on the head.
bud?
Yeah, just turn the car around.
Okay, I'll let you here in just a minute. But a heck of a mess here.
Can you rock me out of gear? Thank you.
It's a rough night.
Always when I'm going well. Always when I'm going well.
And that guy come off the wall and went right straight in Jake Scott's start.
What's that?
That first flip up there, the guy come off the wall and his front end went right straight in on Jake Scott.
I'm sure it did. He was trying
knocked
to
him
do it.
out.
That's how I passed him. He just hung it wide.
They need to do something about that wall. That wall's
I
been
agree. I
bad
hate it.
for
It's
years.
stupid. It is honestly the stupidest invention I've ever seen at a racetrack. It is actually careless.
I've hit it with my super stock and my Hornet both.
Yep.
Has no give.
I'm
even
sure
with
it
them
would have.
damn
It's just
tires.
tires to a 90 degree.
I had my silver SD card in, which is 64 gig, not my gold one, which is 128. I ran out of memory. Fortunately, yeah, there was 34 laps. We got up to lap 27. I actually picked off 4 more cars and ran 9th. So not a bad night. Obviously, I think they lost 2 cars out of that, so maybe I only passed like 2 cars, but could have been better, but at least we finished.
So that was a bummer. I was struggling to hold where I was, but actually when I got spun, I noticed we were the only 2 cars there. So like it was like we're a decent 4th, but probably 5th. It was probably a little better than us, and I was moving around trying to find what was good. I probably tried to use the MC2 like a medium, and that's probably not right. Mediums, you can just sort of spin them up and they'll catch up. It seems the MC2 just, once you get them broke free, that's all they have. I'm gonna try some stuff cutting them up again though, but anyway, didn't quite work as well as I wanted firing that thing off, but I think it was just a little bit free as well. I was just, as Mike Wingo quotes, numb. Yeah, couldn't really get going. But anyway, shit happens. 9th, finished, car straight. I finished races with a car that was more bent than that, like no way out 40. But yeah, I want to apologize to the TSR guys too. Like that's my old team, and I didn't want to run him in the tire like that. I tried to crowd Stevie a little bit just because he had the line in and I missed it, and then he sort of jutted up in there and I just messed up, seriously. Anyway, I sorted that out in the night, hopefully. They're good friends of mine, so I don't really want to, that's the last car in the pits I want to upset, so move on to the next week. They're 3rd in the track championship at Paragon, and I hate chasing championships, but we're going to take it to Paragon again this week. Anyway, it looks like it's only a show of points. It's with the Boss series. I like running with Boss. It's a good series to run. We've got this turned around. I'm pretty much just fiddling around with some stuff, just seeing if we can get better. That's just part of the game. I'm just trying to always get better. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It all helps. Hope you enjoyed it. There was a lot going on. We went from hero to zero pretty much, but that's racing. It happens. Move on to the next week.